Hello and welcome to episode 21 of the Youth Intake Challenge with Dulwich Hamlet. Currently in the 7th season, going pretty well. We're just about to have the youth intake, so stick around and we'll see what we get. And welcome back. We haven't had the intake yet, but it's imminent. We're on the 15th of March. We're currently doing really well in the season. We're in the playoffs. We're some distance off the top, so they've got 6 games left to go, and we're a good 13 points off there. So, barring an absolute miracle where the 3 teams above us all completely capitulate, and we win 6 from 6, which is highly unlikely, because I don't think we've really done that much all season since the first few games. That's not going to happen. We're currently 9 points above Chester, who are in 8th. So if we win 3 games, we're going to get in the playoffs, and then we'll have the excitement of going through the playoffs again. Something that we've never successfully managed to get through. We have been in playoffs before. 7 seasons. We've been doing pretty good in the series so far. We'll just have a quick look back through history-wise. I mean, again, a couple steady seasons earlier on as we filtered out some of the older players and got the youth players through the intakes. A season where we got to the playoffs but didn't quite make it. And then we managed to win the league the year after and got promoted. A consolidatory period in the National League. We managed to finish 16th. We just escaped relegation with a few games to spare. We've done really well this season. I think just a little bit of development of the players that came through the intake, and we've had a couple of really good intakes, has helped us push up the table to the position we're in now. So we're doing fantastic. What I'll do is I'll click us through and see if the intake is imminent. Outside of that, I mean, most of the players you're aware of, your Dean Spence, your Lolo Atienza, etc. But we'll just try and see if this can pop up. Last time it caught me out, I've deliberately stopped quite early to see if we can catch it this time, because a couple of times I've just been caught a little bit unawares. I'm presuming it's going to come before the next game. If it doesn't, we'll play the next game and I'll come back. But I'm pretty sure it should be coming soon. What have we got? Still player tag. Gilder wants to develop youth players in defence, so again we need some more players coming through the intake. So let's hope we get a defender of some sort just to keep him happy. I mean, it must be. I mean, we're nearly at the 20th of March. I can't remember a specific date it comes through. Still not here. Okay, we will go through it in a minute. There we go. So youth intake players. So we've not clicked on it yet. Let's have a look. I'm hoping for the defenders. I mean, before we click on it, I suppose squad planner wise, if we just look at scores, fullbacks maybe an area to concentrate on. A centre half. I mean, Atienza and McAvoy are doing really well, but we'll go through them probably towards the end of the season review. This will be more about the intake itself. And everyone would love a wonder striker to come through, but let's have a look then. So we've just got one elite talent. I mean, we're really lucky last year. Not so fortunate this year. So one to work with, F.A. Todo. So once again, we'll start at the bottom. I'm probably going to ignore most of these to a degree. We've got Bean and Tracy, a right winger from Ireland. I mean, yeah, he's way off the pace. Potential limit is low. We're not really going to. I'm not even going to entertain him. Bean and Tracy, apologies. Kerry Benjamin again, unless his stats are phenomenal, which they don't look too bad initially if we put him into that kind of wing back position, but I don't think he's ever really going to push for a first team spot, so I think Kerry Benjamin's probably going to miss out. Rory O'Connor, so we're getting to the ones that might gust up to 3-star. Again, Rory O'Connor, I think if you look at where he is in terms of what fullbacks we've got in already, I mean, we've got Cockings in there. Horney's got a higher potential threshold. He's not that far off it though, actually. I mean, on current ability, he's at 2-star. So as a wing back, he's not that bad. So actually, Rory O'Connor might be a bit of a keeper. I'll just have another quick look at him. Fairly determined. He is left-footed. Yeah, that's a maybe, that one. Matthew Adenye, right winger. Again, let's look. We're looking for. I mean, he's got a bit of pace on him. If we look at his report in a comparison, I mean, Moses is going to be out there. Gannon, Brown, and King are all better than him. So he likes the attack. So again, I think I might just cast these all adrift. I've been saying that we need to be a bit harsher on here. So Leah Thomas, 188 centimetre, good jump in reach, good bravery, good aggression. As a centre half, he's not looking too bad. But in terms of a comparison, again, he's probably not going to get close. Cass, Elsley, Purdy, McAvoy, and Atienza in front. I think we'll have to slip him out and hope someone up here, like Ali Gundiz, is potentially going to be the one that gets signed up. Jamie Reid, box-to-box midfielder, unambitious. So I think, yeah, I mean, let me know in the comment section if I'm being too harsh, but I am just going to cast them all aside, and I'm just going to sign up the top talent. So we have got a pressing forward here, which could be good. A Ghanaian, Samuel Adamu, pressing forward, up to 4-star ability. Let's have a look. Again, happy with the pace. In acceleration is pretty good. Good teamwork. Tries to play way out of trouble, rather than opting for safety first, which might work out well. Unambitious, but yeah, 15 years old. I think he's got a little bit of potential. First touch is good, finishing is poor. Oof. Jumping reach, I mean, he's quite short as well. So as a pressing forward, I mean, ultimately it's not that he's not using as a target man, so his height's not overly important. But I'd like his physical stats to develop somewhat. Again, I think a period in the reserve team will sort out whether he's going to make it or not. In a comparison, I mean, we do have a lot of players that are probably going to be better than him, although Hams, Powell are probably the two main strikers out of that batch. But again, we'll keep him, we'll develop him. We might get some finances out of them if we ever go professional. Scott Gully, another pressing forward, slightly less potential, slightly slower, a bit taller. He's a fickle personality. First touch and finishing, I mean, finishing slightly better. Good teamwork again, work rate's quite low. Again, we'll sign him up, give him a bit of exposure to the youth team and see how he gets on. Basford, a left back. We've had a couple in recent years. Good teamwork, stands out straight away. Enthusiastic fullback, unambitious. He is left-footed, which is good. Physicals look a little bit low for what we want in the first team, but again, we're going to sign him up and give him a bit of exposure. Ali Gundiz, this is the one I'm wanting. We want a centre half to come through who's going to have a chance of competing. So we're looking big, tall, good jumping reach. Jumping reach 1281. So I'd say it's probably about average height. Tackling and technique's all right. Positioning's a bit low. Marking's a bit low. Pace is really big, slow. I say big. He's just a slow centre back. So unless that develops, I don't think long term he's going to be one for us. Again, bravery and aggression's quite low as well, so not what I was quite looking for perhaps. Brett Reynolds, a Welsh left winger, again a bit more pace, low determination, good crossing, good technique, work rate's low. Again, nothing's jumping out so far. Sign him up, but I'm hoping that the one at the top is going to be an outstanding ball over it. I mean, Britain has got a high potential threshold. Adam Wright, ball winning midfielder. Good teamwork, work rate. Tackling's a bit low. Bravery's good. Slow again, right? Again, we've got quite a few slow players in the team. I'm not quite sure he's going to fit in the middle of the park. Callum Bradbury, another box-to-box midfielder, plays in the advanced role. Slightly better spread of stats. Bit better personality, that's balanced. Stamina, work rate, off the ball, tackling technique. So he looks like a much better box-to-box midfielder, I would say. So Callum Bradbury's probably looking more promising out of the two. Another box-to-box midfielder, Adam Orn Everson. Everyone likes a good foreigner. It might be the first Icelandic player we've had in the team. Apart from teamwork and work rate, nothing really jumps out at me though. So barring a developmental miracle, I'm not sure he's going to oust the likes of Spence, Peterson, Wodrago, Williams. I mean, Dumbai. I don't think he's really going to break it, but we'll give him a chance. Ben O'Neill. I think we'll give him an initial contract, but his potential threshold looks a lot lower than the ones we've got. So Borrowdale and Fredericks are probably going to be the long-term two. So I don't think Ben O'Neill's going to break in there. Samuel Chigozie is unhappy, so we might keep him as a third, just in the reserves. But that's it. So Efe Otodo, this is going to be interesting because he's got to be able to oust Gilder Dimitriadis on that left-hand side, and unless he's rapid and good at crossing, and he's not particularly, I don't think he's going to be able to break into that. I'll do a quick comparison, but yeah, he's got a good potential threshold, but Dimitriadis, Spence, Gilder, Luke Hallett, I'm not sure he's going to break into them. Again, bit of a disappointing intake. What I'll do is I'll sign them all up. I'll also play towards the end of the season just to give you a rough idea of where we finished, and then next episode we'll do the end of season review and a bit of hopefully a bit of a playoff episode. So let me get through. You can see where we finish, and then we can build up for the episode afterwards. So stay tuned. Welcome back. So we haven't finished the season, but we have secured a playoff space. So just to inform you, we are going to have an end of season review and a playoff special episode to see how we get through. We'll play one or two of the two-legged games, and if we manage to get to the final, we'll play the final as well, just to see if we can manage to get up a division. It's hard to get out of the National League with only one guaranteed spot. Can we beat the teams around us? I think we have at some point in the season beat most of these teams, so there's always a chance. But it's something to look forward to. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. The intake hasn't been anywhere near as good as it was last year, but the squad as a whole is really good, and you'll get to see a lot of them players as we go through the end of season review to see which ones have been the most developed and the best ones, standout players for the season. And until then, take care, enjoy yourselves. I think Arsenal have just absolutely hammered Chelsea, so enjoy yourselves, enjoy your night, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.